Production.
What is going on, guys? Let's do a breakdown here on Zcash. This is going to be strictly technical analysis, so I apologize for those in advance who hate the technicals. This is what I do, so it helps me make sense of the market, keep an objective perspective of what's going on, and create a good trading plan and investing plan. So right now, what I see with Zcash is I'm going to break down both the bearish and the bullish perspectives. Okay, I want to be prepared for whatever happens. That being said, right now, geopolitically, we are leaning more towards the bearish side. Literally, Trump can go and tweet anything now, tomorrow morning, sometime next week. Trump can go and tweet or say anything that can nuke the markets. That likely will have some sort of effect on Zcash, Bitcoin, all assets across the board. You're even seeing gold retrace and silver retrace. So keep that in mind, right? So what I want you to think about throughout this video is how can you position yourself for both scenarios, a bullish scenario and a negative scenario, right? Because a lot of times people will be trying to guess when something's going to happen. And that is going to lead you to making emotional decisions on impulse. That's not what you want if you want to be a good trader or investor. You want to have a plan, right? I'm not saying I know what's going to happen. By no means. I have no idea what's going to happen. But one thing's for damn sure. I'm positioned very well if we go higher or lower. So let me break this down for you, okay? Here's Zcash, weekly perspective, zoomed out, right? We look at this asset here. Look at this, man. This move here, people think, oh yeah, pump and dump by KOLs, all that shit. The cabal came and pumped and dumped Zcash. That's what most people are thinking. Most people are dead ass serious about that claim. Here's why that's just not the case. Overnight successes seem like overnight successes, but they take years of hard work, years of grinding to finally get that moment. That's what we're seeing here with Zcash. This pattern took years to develop, okay? Years. This wasn't no pump and dump move. This move here is telling you there is some serious conviction in Zcash, okay? We don't know who it is. That doesn't matter. The volume and the pattern and the breakout is telling us a fucking clear story. Some people have some serious conviction here. Why would they have so much conviction? Okay? Because Zcash is an actual valuable asset in the crypto space. While most people think that crypto is a scam, there's hidden gems in the market like Zcash in plain sight. So this move here, this is telling us serious conviction is taking place. We need to retrace this this asset from July 2024, the bottom, up until the top in November 2025. That's a 46x, dude. Life-changing opportunity right there. Some generational wealth was created. You need time for this to digest. All the short-term tourists who wanted to catch this trade, that's what this is. People exiting, the short-term tourists leaving. You want this as a long-term Zcash holder. One, you're getting rid of people who don't have conviction. Two, you're getting a chance to buy Zcash at a cheaper price. If you're bullish long-term, that's always good, right? So what we're looking at here from a weekly perspective, I want to paint this picture so you guys understand. This here, this is no mistake or no pump and dump. This is conviction. Now, when we zoom into the daily time frame, I want to break down the bearish and the bullish perspective, okay? Let's start with the bearish. We're going to go into an inverted scale, okay? So now when we're looking at this from an inverted scale, the chart kind of looks bullish. So here we have this lower trend line, right? Support, support, strong higher lows. Here's the resistance, and it matches with the resistance that we have back in this zone here. Oh, damn. Right, so it matches with this resistance. Believe it or not, the market is telling us a story. You just have to be open-minded to see it. So what we're looking at here is potentially a breakout move to the downside, right? Now, where can we go, right? Well, that really depends. We could run a Fibonacci retracement from the 2024 lows to the highs in November. We can just mark previous levels. So this zone right here, this 125 level, if the market for some reason rolls over this area, I expect bulls to come in and step in with some serious size, because getting Zcash sub 200, like around 126, that'd be a sweet, sweet buy opportunity in my opinion. So let's flip back to the normal scale. This is like, that's it. I know this sounds crazy. Like that, this is, in my opinion, the worst case scenario. And it's not even that bad in my opinion. I know some people are going to think, dude, you are insane. What are you talking about? This guy's a retard. He doesn't understand what he's talking about. That's fine. I'm cool with your thoughts. I think that this would be a sweet, sweet opportunity to add to Zcash for that long-term play, right? Again, this isn't about price right now. 2026 is the golden accumulation window. After you've seen crypto run from 2022 to 2025, most people miss that move. We're getting a reset here for the next move up. Zcash could be one of the leaders in the market for that next move up. Are you going to let this opportunity just pass you by, or are you paying attention to what's going on? So that's my bearish perspective right now. Maybe we get this breakdown. We can't hold support any longer. And then we trend downward, find a bottom somewhere in this range. Again, we could check the volume profile here, right? So yeah, the next kind of decent volume profile zone would be around this 125, 130 area. And if we were to lose that, then we'd be looking at maybe a potential back test of this lower trend line. Okay. In my opinion, that is like I don't see that happening, to be honest, but it could happen. So let's be aware of it. But this is kind of how I'm seeing things in the next, from a bearish perspective, in the next weeks and months. Okay. Overall, in the long term view of things, then it doesn't really matter whether you're getting Zcash at 200, 125, 150. It doesn't really matter if the thing's going to end up being potentially $2,000 plus per coin one day. Like in retrospect, like, are you really going to be nickel and diamond type of thing? So that's how I'm looking at Zcash from a bearish perspective. From a bullish perspective, it's pretty simple, right? Like, maybe the bottom is right now. It's probably unlikely, but I'm prepared for if it is right now. And I'll be more than glad to add to my position if it goes lower. So this is what we're looking at. Left shoulder, head. The neckline is up in this range here. Okay, we have this neckline. Could be here. You could be looking at this massive zone here. What we'll be looking for is the move towards back up into this range, and maybe we create some sort of right shoulder in this area, something like that. Okay, that is the bullish perspective. We have kind of some bullish divergence here, right? Again, it could be taking a little bit longer to play out, so maybe we still need to see this go a little bit lower, and that'll give us some like even stronger bullish divergence. But from what we're seeing, the strength in buyers is slowly starting to increase again, while the price is just staying flat. So there's a divergence here from the demand in the stock and what the price is showing us. So there is some bullish signals, there is some bearish signals. Either way, I think if you're positioning yourself for a more longer term trade, a longer term investment, then I think you're going to come out a winner. So that's the breakdown, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.